This is Miss Tracy, and we're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and put it on top of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Take us away, my boys, take us away. Never bound to public shores, we sail at break of day. Through our last night of shore, free through our home. Until we meet once more, refreshing our happy home. From the walls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our hearts beat. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines. Through the seven seas, for our country's song, that is our promise, peace and love, time begun. By seven shorey land, navies and all, courage, service, doing honor, our way on.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. I'm Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. We want to welcome everybody to our show. We got a great lineup for you today. Our special guest in studio today is that juggernaut of joviality, that stinger of spling, that funny guy, that guy that got kicked out of the circus. He's here. He's going to be with us. And that's our good friend, Two Left Nuts, the clown. So you don't want to miss that. Let's get serious for a minute. 1 out of 6 women in this country has or will suffer from breast cancer. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Make it a point to get a checkup, to get checked out. Breast cancer strikes. It's a silent killer. Get it before it spreads. There are many ways that you can check yourself out for breast cancer. Check with your doctor, check with your physician, talk to your loved ones. Communication is such a key when checking out or being diagnosed with breast cancer. It's a topic that we so seriously want to take because, like we say, it can affect anyone, anytime. And here's a point, men, you're not bulletproof when it comes to breast cancer. We all need to be checking ourselves out, checking for lumps, checking for areas that we don't feel uncomfortable with. A lot of times when we get a feeling, we're pretty close to being right because we know our own bodies. So, men, women, get your checkup, check yourself, check with your doctor, but make sure that you make Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October up on the top of your priority list. Would you do that for us today? Make sure you get that checkup. That Brownsburg weather for today. Boy, when the weather changes, it's like snapping your fingers. Especially in Indiana, in Brownsburg, Indiana. It's currently 48 degrees. What a drop. We have cloudy skies going up to 55 today. Feels like 40 degrees right now because those winds are kicking out of the west-northwest at 12 miles per hour. The humidity is 99%. The sun rises at 7:52 and the sun will set at 7:13. Clouds yielding to some sun today, but much cooler temperatures. Get that sweater out, get that jacket out, because tonight it's dropping down to 35 degrees. Friday, high of 52, partly cloudy, and Saturday we stay cool with a high of 54. Our 80-degree temperatures might be a thing of the past for a while. And our weather city of the day is Pickerington, Ohio, where it's cloudy, 69 degrees, feels like 64 out. The winds are out of the southwest at 6 miles an hour. The humidity is 77%. At sunrise is at 7:37, and the sun will set at 6:58 p.m. A little bit of rain this morning, mostly cloudy, a breezy day. Low dropping down to 40 tonight. Friday, kicking up to 56, and sunshine on Saturday with a high of 53. So you might need a sweater on Saturday, but that sunshine will be out. Well, Dave C., where is Pickerington, Ohio? Well, Pickerington is a city in Fairfield and Franklin County in the central region of the U.S. state of Ohio. It was founded in 1815 as Jacksonville. Places to go in the Pickerington area to see is the Motorcycle Hall of Fame, Victory Park, Blacklick Woods Metro Park, Pickerington Ponds Metro Park, and Sycamore Creek Park. The greatest benefit to the city of Pickerington are the people that live and work there. The family-friendly lifestyle in Pickerington, along with access to a superior educational system and growing culture, has attracted many families, businesses, and skilled professionals to the city. The city of Pickerington remains committed to ensuring a high quality of life for our residents and businesses alike. We want to welcome you to our neighborhood. Come find everything that you need for your family and business to succeed in Pickerington. So, salute of the day to our weather city, Pickerington, Ohio. Salute. Coming up on our Hendricks County Planner, October 11th, the Town Council meets 7 to 9. October 11th in Brownsburg, the town council meets at 7 p.m. That town council meeting, 7 to 9, October 11th, was also in Avon. In Danville, October 15th, the police commission meets at 6 p.m. And in Plainfield, October 15th, the Board of Zoning Appeals meets at 7 p.m. It's the Plainfield Healthcare Center, private rehabilitation suites. Stepping forward, our short-term rehabilitation program is a patient-centered approach to maximize function and independence. An intimate neighborhood with a dedicated dining room, private suites, and a committed staff offering some of the following: personalized care plans, post-surgery, post-stroke, home safety evaluations to ensure safe discharge, dementia, wounds, and pain management services, dedicated dining room, and peace of mind for the entire family and patient. That's in Plainfield, Indiana, 317-839-6577. Hey, they need your help today, tomorrow, and the next day. But today is something that some people are clinging to. How can we help out today? How can we help out Cords of Love? Cords of Love is a loving support for those suffering from chronic illnesses and cancer in Hendricks County. Remember, when that one string of a guitar is played, the note is quiet. But as all the strings are played together, the more beautiful the music and the stronger the sound. Don't forget, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. Do you know someone who's suffering today? Do you know someone who has immediate needs? Well, go to Cords of Love Support Chatter on Facebook or Cords of Love Charity and see how you can help out today. These folks are on the front lines every single day, 24/7, helping out seniors, chronically ill. Some people that they give comfort and support to are families who have someone or are someone who's getting ready to meet our Heavenly Father. That's where Cords of Love steps in with immediate support and then proceeds to try to get people the help that they need in the longer term. It's food, it's bedding, it's clothing, everything from medical needs to food supplies to just helping out and being a support. That's what Cords of Love Support Chatter is about. Please go to GoFundMe or PayPal. Remember, 100% donated to this organization goes directly to the immediate needs of those in need. Hey, there's a new delightful baking experience. Handcrafted breads, pastries, and cakes with a European and Latino flair. That's the Artesian Bakery and Pastries, 7341 Rockville Road, 317-292-9324. If you're not in the local area, you can check them out at artesianbakeryinc.com. While your friends and relatives with unusual and beautiful crafted pastries, breads, cakes, pies, puddings, and more. Ask us about catering, corporate events, birthday specialty parties. That's the Artesian Bakery and Pastry. Who do you go to for your fall decorations, flowers? Why, it's Damon's Lawn, Garden, and Landscaping Centers. Damon's West, 4914 Rockville Road, 317-381-9787. Those hours are Monday through Saturday, 9 to 7, Sunday, 10 to 5. You can go to www.damons.com. Remember, they have free landscaping consultations. For your service needs, call 317-938-1892. Here at Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, we support local businesses, small businesses, because our community is what matters. If you want to catch us live, go to Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on YouTube. You can catch us on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook. And you can go to Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter. That's right, we said free advertising chatter. You could check for services and things that you might need. Also, our vendors advertise for free. There is no feedback. We eliminate the chatter, clatter, crap. If you have something to discuss with one of our advertised vendors, then you go directly to that vendor. What's the place for family fun? Well, it's Beasley's Orchard. Come experience the farm market, open June to December. You can experience the 8-acre corn maze with a themed Circle City sports, apple cannons, you pick apples. Coming up on October 13th to 14th, it's the Heartland Apple Festival. October 20th and 21st, Dog Days at the Maze. October 27th to 28th, it's Hollow Weekend. So get out to 2304 East Main Street in Danville, Indiana. 317-745-4876 for more information on that. Did I tell you it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month? That's right. Ladies, men, get that checkup today. Do it before it's too late. We don't mean to be crude about it, but breast cancer is a killer. Catch it in time and save your life and spend more time with your family. Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. Many struggle with sadness, loneliness, anxiety, loss of interest or pleasure in activities, low energy, and fluctuations in mood. Mood regulations issues do not discriminate. The Hendricks County Senior Center sponsors a bi-monthly Improve Your Mood support group focusing on coping strategies for those conditions, in addition to providing processing time for any issues that may be inhibiting successful coping. Get a hold of the Senior Center today in Danville. The next group meeting will be October 18th. Registration is not required. It's open to anyone 25 years of age or older wishing to improve their mood. Call Hendricks County Senior Services at 317-745-4303 for more information. We have so many local vendors in our area. In Brownsburg, don't forget, it's the Pit Stop Barbecue and Grill, 932 East Main Street, 317-858-8370. It's Sal's Famous Pizzeria, Italian Pizzeria, 1028 East Main Street, 317-858-8700. Have you been to the Tegre Bistro? Well, you ought to check it out. 1521 North Range Street, Suite A in Brownsburg, Indiana, 317-858-9505. How about Wiley's Ice Cream, 1022 East Main Street, 317-350-2467. Shop local, eat local, enjoy local. It's personalized pet collars and accessory. Put your pet's name on a new handmade collar and or collar cover. Doris wants to hear from you today. You can go to 317-508-6182 or dwarswick@sbcglobal.net. Payment delivered to be determined after initial contact. But make your dog, cat, looking good today. Little tune coming up for you now. This one's called Mirror, Mirror. Get up, get going. It's Thursday. We're on the other side of the work week. Man, isn't it great to be alive in this beautiful country in which we're in? God bless America. God bless everyone that has the freedom in this country to do what they please. This tune is called Mirror, Mirror. Come on now, get yourself up. It's going to be a cool but beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Whether you're in Cleveland, Chicago, Kentucky, Tennessee, we want you to get up, get moving. That's it. Shake it out. Shake that body. There you go. Get those arms moving. Get those legs moving. Can't you feel that blood pumping? I can feel it pumping through me. So I want you to feel that way. Take this day with a positive attitude. And you know what? Your positive attitude will help others do the same. Help someone out today. 3 things you can do. Smile, say please, and say thank you. We'll be right back. Oh man, are you feeling it? I hope you are. In this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, this comes out of our good friends at the Herald Bulletin in Anderson, Indiana. And I want you to listen to this. This is inspirational. Those living, working, and visiting northern Madison County are likely to see an unusual number of men with pink beards, goatees, and mustaches. That's because some, like Brad Schweitzer Isaac DeVore and Sean Schultz decided Sunday they wanted to honor the women they know who have struggled and survived with breast cancer by having their facial hair dyed. This is for my Aunt Mary. She's lost both her breasts. My grandmother also lost both her breasts, said DeVore, who also added a pink mohawk into his thick, dark hair. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Schweitzer was the one who came up with the idea for the impromptu event about 2 weeks ago. He mentioned it to John Clendenin, owner of the popular John's Diner, and he mentioned it to Alexandria Mayor Ron Richardson, whose sister Paula recently completed breast cancer treatment. John said something to Ron, and then I had to do it and couldn't back out, Schweitzer said. Clendenin, who also has his beard dyed, said he was happy to give up the back room of the diner for the cause. The men said they will be ready to take on the conversation the new color of their facial hair is likely to generate. Cassie Bloxon, who did the bleaching, said she and her daughter, Kenzie Bloxon, who did the dyeing, were contacted about a week ago to see whether they could participate. I just got a phone call. Hey, do you want to do some bleaching and dyeing this weekend? Cassie said. I sat there thinking, we need gloves, and where are we going to rinse this out? She described the event as brilliant and said she hopes it will continue next year and expand to include a donation component for breast cancer research. She and some other women also adopted pink streaks and tips in their hair. Bloxon said the dye will last about a month. It's semi-permanent, so it will wash out a little bit each time you wash it or your face. Waiting as the white dye turned his beard to pink, Schultz said he originally is from Evansville but is traveling for work. Alexandria was his stop to visit friends after leaving Akron, Ohio. Basically, I'm a missionary without a church, he said, but he was willing to give up the color of his beard for an additional message about breast cancer awareness. I think this is really an important cause, he said. So there you have it. People willing to step up that have had loved ones who have experienced breast cancer. And our word of the day today is sonorous. 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 Able to produce a deep sound. So if you go out today and you're sonorous, you're producing a deep sound. In this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, if today is your birthday, happy birthday from all of us at Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. Born on this day, October 11th. This is a year of new beginnings and fresh starts. The period ahead is likely to be a strong time for getting your life back on track and taking care of loose ends, although there can be times when it seems slow moving as a result. Some relationships or a key one can work quite well, others can be up and down. You are witty, fun to be around, and charming. Your sense of humor is well developed, and you are a sports lover. Generally considered rather lucky, it's really because of your enthusiasm and positive attitude that you seem to get your way. You respect others and generally very courteous. Although you can stretch the truth quite effortlessly, most of the time you do try to keep the peace or to avoid hurting someone's feelings. You are very amorous and you possess much personal charisma and understated charm. Famous people born with you today are Luke Perry, Eleanor Roosevelt, John Cusack, Daryl Hall, Matt Bomer, and Michelle Trachtenberg. So happy birthday to you. There's basic food needs out in our community, and Cords of Love is looking for your support. One way you can support is through Amazon gift cards. In any amount, those allow Cords of Love to buy meat, fruit, and vegetables. Remember, Cords of Love takes care of immediate needs. This is a nonprofit company where 100% goes back to help those in need. Don't forget, if you're going bowling, if you've never bowled, or if you just want to watch bowling, then Sunshine Bowling Center is the place to go. Located on the cusp of Brownsburg, Claremont, and Indianapolis at 10809 East US Highway 136, 317-280-7670. That's sunshinebowlingcenter.com. Newly renovated 16 auto score lanes, all sports pub, and a party room. Don't forget, coming up very, very shortly is our good friend Two Left Nuts the Clown. So don't forget, stickers. Oh, no. Hey, he's here. He snuck in the back. Two Left Nuts the Clown is here. Good morning, Two Left Nuts. How are you today? Oh, Dave C. I'm doing just great. How about yourself? Two Left Nuts. It's a great Thursday. Hey, Two Left Nuts. Do you know how to be funny? Do I know how to be funny? You forget, Dave. See, I was in the circus. Yeah, we remember you were in the circus. Hey, Two Left Nuts. You want to help us out today here at Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg? Well, that will be a lot of fun, Mr. Dave. Say, oh, well, I'll tell you what. We're looking to get Halloween kicked off in this month of October. So you want to help us out today? I'll tell you what. It's time for our Halloween fun facts. So, do you want to help us out? I sure do, Mr. Dave. Okay, I'm going to let you give our listeners some fun Halloween facts. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, it's all yours, Two Left Nuts. Agatha Christie's mystery novel Halloween Party is about a girl who is drowned in an apple bobbing tub. Oh my! In the United States, the first citywide celebration of Halloween was in Anoka, Minnesota in 1921. Hey, Two Left Nuts, you're doing great. You got more for us? I sure do, Mr. Dave. Did you know that more than 93% of children under the age of 12 go trick-or-treating? Wow. Go on, Mr. Left Nuts. Okay. Did you know that over 1.5 billion is spent on costumes each year and more than 2.5 billion on other Halloween? What's that word? That's paraphernalia. I got that. Oh boy. Well, that second grade education, I'm telling you what. And you know what? I don't have to spend nothing on my costume. Why is that, Two Left Nuts? Because, I'm a natural. Okay, Two Left Nuts. Well, we do appreciate your help here. Wow. You want to help us out some more today? Oh, Dave C., I would love to do that. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Because I'm going to give you the question, but I'm going to come back a little bit later, maybe, with the answers. Oh, you're going to stick around for a little while. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, go ahead, Two Left Nuts. Okay, the first one is, in which country did Halloween originate? What was the name of Dracula's sidekick? From which words did bonfire originate? Oh boy! Oh, what does the name Dracula mean? Now, Dracula, he's a fellow that scares old two left nuts because I don't want him sucking my blood. And here we go. What was Dracula's real name? Two left nuts thought it was Dracula, but I could be wrong. I tell you what, Dave, see, I love helping you out. Well, that's great. Hey, you want to stick around for a little while? I can do that because since I got kicked out of the circus, I got time on my hands. Okay, well, stick around a while, two left nuts, and you can come back in a little while with those answers for us to that Halloween quiz. Take a seat there, two left nuts, and relax for a little while, and we'll be coming back with you. Is that okay? No, that's fine with me. Long as that other fellow don't show up, as long as that shed guy toe don't show up, he's a wild feller. Yeah, we're aware of that. All right, kicking back in. It's kid-friendly archaeology, hosted by the Hendricks County Parks and Recreation. Saturday, October 27, 2018, 11 to 12. McLeod Nature Park, 8518 Hughes Road, North Salem, Indiana. You can be, if you're a kid, an archaeologist for a day, using a variety of tools to discover what sort of artifacts you might find below Indiana's surface by excavating dig sites created by park naturalists. Digging for artifacts in parks are not permitted outside of this program. Hey, in our town, did you know it's illegal to deposit, dump, or otherwise permit substances, chemicals, or other materials in the town storm sewer system? Materials prohibited include, but are not limited to, petroleum products, paint, concrete, car wash water, fertilizer, grass clippings, and pool water. If you see violations, call the Stormwater Hotline at 317-852-1121. It's for all our benefit. Don't forget, it's Trail and Treat. Local businesses and nonprofit organizations will set up booths along the path circling Williams Park. Your little trickster or treater will walk the trail to receive sweet treats at each booth. That's October 27th, 6 p.m. in Williams Park. And stick around at dusk to watch Monsters, Inc. in our movie. And that's provided by Brownsburg Parks. Coming up, it's Christmas Under the Stars, sponsored by Brownsburg Parks, December 1st, 2018, 6 p.m. Line the streets of Brownsburg for our annual nighttime Christmas Under the Stars parade and light show. Contact Brownsburg Parks for more information on that. It's Sam's Hack Shack Brownsburg and Sam's Hack Shack Plainfield offering those fall break camps. All skills, pitching and catching, Sign up online now to reserve your spot. For more information, call 317-407-9929.
We all know the difference between warm and cold-blooded animals, but it turns out people have personality differences based on their love of warm and cold weather. One poll studied Americans in conjunction with Bayama. Cold weather vacationers make a little over $55,000 on average, nearly $4,000 more than beachgoers. And people who like beaches and other warm weather vacations were more likely to want to make vacation all about family time. There's also a good chance they prefer being the big spoon when cuddling, and to be extroverts overall. So I guess you could say they have warm personalities, not that cold weather vacationers are chilly on the inside. Bayama's study suggests that if people prefer visiting the concrete jungle to a beach, they're likelier to be a bit more introverted, and to be a cat person, and of course, to be the little spoon. Overall, the average person watches TV for nearly 8 hours on vacay, instead of laying out, as well as 5+ hours napping. And while 87% of respondents say they're more romantic while traveling, that may not be true for the 6% whose partner has wildly opposite vacation needs. Well, you could always each do your own thing and let the absence make the heart grow fonder. We all know the difference between warm and cold-blooded animals, but it turns out people have personality differences based on their love of warm and cold weather. One poll studied Americans in conjunction with Bayama. Cold weather vacationers make a little over $55,000.
The Brownsburg Older Alliance Association has been operating since May of 2017 as a nonprofit hoping to enhance the lives of elderly adults in Lincoln and Brown townships. In the past, they've hosted a yard cleanup day in the fall, but this year, the group has expanded the event to a 3-day weekend called Thankful Saturdays Project on November 3rd, 10th, and 17th. We've had so many yards that needed cleanup and so many volunteers in the past that we decided to make it a 3-day event. Many want to volunteer but can't make it on one specific Saturday, and many of our neighbors have leaves fall after the event. So hopefully this will help everyone. Groups will split up, working 10 to 15 yards each Saturday from 9 to noon to rake leaves, trim bushes, and prepare homes for the winter. They operate out of the Well Community Center at 544 Pitt Road in Brownsburg.
Michael, which decreased to a tropical storm overnight, is continuing to weaken as it moves along the southeast U.S. coast. There have been at least 2 reported deaths in the U.S. since Michael made landfall along the Florida Panhandle Wednesday afternoon as a Category 4 hurricane. At the time, its maximum sustained wind speeds were measuring around 155 miles per hour, making it the strongest hurricane on record to directly hit that part of the Sunshine State. Michael was also the most powerful storm to make landfall in the continental U.S. since 1992's Hurricane Andrew. As of Thursday morning, more than 500,000 customers still don't have their electricity restored across Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. And as the storm continues moving in a northeast direction, forecasters predict parts of Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia could experience life-threatening flash flooding. President Donald Trump told reporters he will most likely visit Florida on Sunday or Monday to meet with local officials and survey damage from the storm. Prior to making landfall in the U.S., flooding from Michael had already led to at least 13 deaths in Nicaragua, Honduras, and El Salvador.
This is AP News Minute. Tropical storm Michael tore across Georgia and headed toward the Carolinas on Thursday morning. The storm was a powerful Category 4 hurricane when it smashed into the Florida Panhandle on Wednesday. Michael is blamed for at least 1 death in Florida and another in Georgia. Search and rescue crews are expected to look for people trapped in storm debris in hard-hit areas. President Trump went to Erie, Pennsylvania, to support Republicans running for the House and Senate. He also criticized Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey for his vote against Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. And the New York State limousine company operator left court after posting $150,000 bond. Numan Hussein is charged with criminally negligent homicide in the crash that killed 20 people. Mike Hempen, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
October 11th, 2002. On Capitol Hill, the Senate joins the House in authorizing U.S. military force against Iraq. Arizona Republican John McCain says Saddam Hussein must comply with the UN on giving up weapons of mass destruction, or else.
Allowing him to remain in power with the resources at his disposal would intolerably and inevitably risk American interests in a region of the world where threats to those interests affect the whole world.
But West Virginia Democrat Robert Byrd accuses the White House of a power grab.
The Bush administration wants that president to have the power to launch this nation into war without provocation and without clear evidence of an imminent attack on the United States. And we're going to be foolish enough to give it to him.
Also that same year, former President Jimmy Carter wins the Nobel Peace Prize, honored for years of peacemaking efforts. 1991. In Washington, Anita Hill testifies before a Senate panel about her claims that Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas sexually harassed her. Thomas denies the claims, denouncing the hearings as a high-tech lynching. The Senate ultimately confirms Thomas. 1962, Pope John the 23rd convenes the Second Vatican Council, whose meetings reshape the Catholic Church. And 1975,
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
the comedy sketch show Saturday Night Live premieres on NBC. Today in History, October 11th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
You know, just in the 3 days I've been able to represent this family, I've had complaints from long-haul truckers and people who live in the area and people who've driven on that road. This road was a problem. It was a known problem to the state of New York. These are all problems that I think, frankly, the Department of Transportation in the state of New York is doing a great job of saying, look over there, it's not our fault. The state of New York faces an incredible amount of liability if they're found to be at fault. Unfortunately,
While Hurricane Pound's Florida's Panhandle, parts of the upper Midwest are getting an early taste of winter weather with small snow falling in the Dakotas. Gale force winds kicking up giant waves on Lake Superior and in Minnesota.
The concern that people have is the economy is now growing 4%, inflation's picking up, and it's not so much about rates being that high now, it's how high could they get. The Fed is seen continuing to raise interest rates going forward, and I think the concern is more if the economy stays strong and inflation continues to creep up and the Fed keeps raising rates, is that going to eventually lead to a recession, which could be bad news for stocks. And some of this is just a healthy excuse for profit taking. We've had great returns the last few years with really very little volatility. So some of this is just a little bit of catch up. Stocks are valued based on interest rates and earnings. And we know interest rates are moving up a little bit. That means that's not great news if it goes too far and happens too quickly for stocks. And so it's really important that the profit piece of the picture, be solid. It's been really strong. The concern is just, can that keep up? The savers who have had to endure record low rock bottom interest rates for years are finally getting a little bit of relief in very short term. 1-2 year treasuries, money market accounts, they're now getting 2%, which is 2% more than they were getting a couple of years ago as the Fed keeps raising that short term interest rate. On some of the longer dated bond funds, it's more 3.5%. 4%. The market's been returning 15% a year return for the last 5 years on an annualized basis. I think people need to get their heads around the fact that things are probably going to be choppier, and it's going to be more of a single-digit world.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, Dave, see, I've been over here. I've been watching, listening to your show, and I really do like it. Hey, Dave, see, how can they find you? Well, Two Left Nuts, they can find us by going to Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on YouTube. They can go to Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook. And Two Left Nuts, what's that third one? Well, Dave, see, they can go to Brownsburg free advertising chatter. Is that free? That's right. It's free, Two Left Nuts. Hey, Two Left Nuts, it's time for you to give the answers to that trivia quiz that we had a little bit earlier. Are you ready? I'm always ready for you, Dave, say. Okay. In which country did Halloween originate? If you got Ireland, then you were correct. What was the name of Dracula's sidekick? It was Renfield. From which words did bonfire originate? Oh, that would be bone and fire. What? Oh, what does the name Dracula mean? Oh, well, they say this one scares me because it is the son of the devil. And finally, Dave, see, what was Dracula's real name? It was, Dave, see, I can't even say this one. You take that one. Okay, Two Left Nuts. It was Vlad the Impaler. Oh, I don't want to get impaled, Dave. See? Well, you're not Dracula, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, good point, Dave. Say, hey, Dave. Say, I'm going to run because you know I'm doing exercising every day. You are? Well, that's fantastic. I practice running all the time because you know why? Because I keep a healthy mind and body. Well, I don't know about your mind and I don't know about your body. And the latter, I really don't want to know about. But hey, thanks for dropping in today, Two Left Nuts. And we'll see you next week at this same time. And you're going to go out the door today, right? Oh, I'm not like that, Chef Gatto. I use the door. That's what they're for. That's why when the chicken crossed the road, he didn't go out the window. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, Two Left Nuts. We will see you later. We're going to move on here. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you. Oh, that Two Left Nuts. He is nutty. In our local and regional weather in Minersville, PA, if you're headed that way, it's mostly cloudy, 71 degrees, going up to 75. Feels like 70 out. The winds are out of the south at 5. The humidity is 95%. The sun's going to set at 6:31. Periods of rain and a thunderstorm. Humid today. Tonight dropping down to low 51. Clear skies on Friday with a high of 60. But Saturday, get out that umbrella because the high is only going to be up to 56. If you're traveling to Thorntown, Indiana today, you'll find partly cloudy skies, currently 52 degrees. Feels like 39, just going up to 53 today. The winds are out of the west-northwest at 10. Humidity is 86%. That sun's going to set at 7:13. Mostly cloudy and a breezy day today. Tonight dropping down to 33. Friday, cloudy, high of 50, and getting up to 54 with sunny skies, sunglass weather on Saturday. It's the Boovie in the Park, hosted by Brownsburg Parks and Recreation. Saturday, October 27th, Williams Park, Locust Drive in Brownsburg. Snuggle together to watch Monsters, Inc. on the inflatable theater screen. On October 27th, it's the Apocalypse Putt Zombie Halloween Party. Saturday, October 27th, 6 to 10 p.m., 1650 East Northfield Drive in Brownsburg. They're hosting their first ever Zombie Halloween Party. Don't forget, zombies are or were people too. It's a fun time for everyone, and it's only $3 a person. Coming up, a little tune right now, and this one's entitled Entire. So get up, get stretching, let's go Brownsburg, let's go Plainfield, get it moving, get it going. It's Entire. Hey, we hope you're alive. We hope you're awake. We hope you're moving and you got that blood pumping. Don't forget, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Be aware. Be aware of your body. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you haven't got a checkup, get a checkup today. Just make sure and be sure. All right. That was a little tune called Entire. We hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, the Covered Bridge Festival, 10 days of shopping, October 12th to the 21st. How about Steam Corner Festival Park, 2274 South US High 41 in Petersburg, Indiana. October 12th, Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, October 13th, 8 to 5. And October 14th, Sunday, 8 to 5. That's Steam Corner Festival Park. Check it out today. And you don't want to miss that Fall Color Festival hosted by the Hendricks County Parks and Recreation. Saturday, October 20th, 2018, 10 to 3:30. McLeod Nature Park, 8518 Hughes Road, North Salem, Indiana. Our little segment of our show we like to call Things That Grandpa Knew. Some people try to turn their odometers. Not me. I want people to know why I look this way. I've traveled a long way, and some of the roads weren't paved. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? When you're dissatisfied and would like to go back to your youth, remember algebra class. You know you're getting old when everything else dries up or it just leaks. I don't know how I got over the hill without getting to the top. One of the many things no one tells you about aging is that it's such a nice change from being young. Being young is beautiful, but being old is like putting on that comfortable pair of shoes. So those are wise words from Grandpa today. Don't forget about the Willow Center Treatment and Recovery. Program services and groups, substance abuse groups, specialty groups, education groups. The Willow Center Treatment and Recovery, 515 North Range Street, Suite 402, Brownsburg, Indiana, 317-852-3690. Now booking for fall and winter events, call today. It's the 33,000 square foot Hendricks County 4-H Conference Center in Danville, Indiana, 317-718-6153. Coming up Saturday the 13th, it's the Hendricks County Kids Fair, noon to 4 p.m. Hendricks County 4-H Fairgrounds, 1900 East Main Street in Danville. They have fun activities, free entertainment, safe trick-or-treating, and access to information on valuable community resources. There'll be bounce houses, face painting, car seat clinic, free food, and more. Community resources are invited to have a booth to share needed information and products with families, with a focus on childcare, mental health resources, and positive, healthy recreational activities. Are you having a great day? Are you off to a great start? We certainly hope so, because if you haven't had breakfast yet, get out to Ella's Pancake House, 1118 Avon Avenue in Avon, 317-742-5312. Now serving breakfast and lunch, open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 3. Steaks and eggs, breakfast sandwiches, pancakes, French toast, waffles, and so much more. That's Ella's Pancake House. It's the Trunk or Treat, Kingsway Christian Church, Saturday, October 27th, 5 p.m. to 7:30, kingswaychurch.org. Hey, it's just about time for us to get out of here today. We want to thank our special guest today, Two Left Nuts the Clown, for stopping in. We do appreciate that, as we always do. We're going to get out of here today with a little tune called Arc of the Sun. I'll tell you what, we've been talking about it today, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow, because we're here Monday through Friday at the same time. but it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We want you to remember that all day long. We want you to say a prayer for those who may be suffering from breast cancer. We want you to help out Cords of Love Incorporated. Go to Cords of Love Chatter on Facebook. These are folks that help people with cancer. They help with immediate needs of seniors, of those with disability. So do what you can today to help out Cords of Love. There's also a Cords of Love charity where you can locally help out by purchasing products that the money goes directly to help those in need. And as always, always honor and respect our first responders. That's paramedics, that's fire, that's police, that's all first responders, our active service people, and our veterans. We love you all. We pray for you every day. God bless our towns, our cities, as we get to participate in our free American way of life. Get out there and vote coming up. Don't sit back. It's very important that you do that. Don't forget, check your local area for possible early voting. Let's get out of here with a song we call Arc of the Sun. Have a great day, everyone. This is Dave C., and we'll see you at the same time tomorrow. God bless America.